Welcome, history enthusiasts. Today we embark on a journey back to the heart of ancient Rome, exploring some of its darkest and cruelest events. The Roman period was a tapestry woven with tales of triumph and tragedy, where power, ambition, and the pursuit of dominance often led to unfathomable cruelties. Join us as we unravel some of history's most disturbing moments. 1. Spartacus Rebellion. Revolt of Roman slaves. Spartacus, believed to be of Thracian origin, rose from a gladiator to lead a significant uprising against the Roman Empire around 73 BC. He united escaped slaves, rallying against the oppression and mistreatment they endured. Spartacus's exceptional leadership and military skills formed a powerful force challenging Rome's dominance. Slaves in ancient Rome faced severe mistreatment and discrimination. Spartacus, through his leadership, inspired hope and led the fight for their freedom, making a profound social statement against the injustices of slavery and the abuse of power. His defiance shook the Roman Empire, revealing vulnerabilities in its structures. Despite his defeat in 71 BC by Crassus, Spartacus's legacy persisted. He became a symbol of resilience, inspiring future generations in their pursuit of justice and the fight against oppression, leaving an enduring mark on history. Domitian's reign of terror. Traces of tyranny. Domitian's reign in ancient Rome, spanning from 81 to 96 AD, was marked by his autocratic style. He disregarded the Senate, concentrating power in his hands and behaving more like a monarch than a consul. Domitian's rule was oppressive. He silenced dissent through political persecution, targeting opponents and stifling free expression. His regime instilled fear, employing spies and punishing those who opposed him with exile or even execution. This authoritarian approach had lasting consequences. It weakened the Senate's influence, reshaping the Roman political landscape. Subsequent emperors followed his model, further centralizing power and tilting the balance away from the Senate's traditional role. Domitian's era signaled a shift towards imperial absolutism, altering the governance dynamics of ancient Rome for years to come. 3. Caligula's violence and madness. Caligula, ruling from 37 to 41 AD, was known for his bizarre conduct as emperor. He claimed divine status, made strange decisions like appointing his horse to a political position, and exhibited erratic behavior that suggested a descent into madness. Anecdotes and stories depict Caligula's extreme extravagance, cruelty, and whimsical actions. He indulged in lavish projects, ordered executions impulsively, and created an environment of fear. His rule deeply affected how people viewed the imperial office. Caligula's erratic behavior damaged the dignity and reliability associated with the emperor, casting doubt on the stability of the empire's leadership. Caligula's reign serves as a stark example of how a ruler's unpredictable and eccentric behavior can distort perceptions of leadership and create instability within an empire. 4. Nero's fiddling flames, persecution of Christians. The Great Fire of Rome erupted in 64 AD, devastating the city for days. Nero's involvement remains uncertain. Some claim he played a part, others disagree. After the fire, Nero blamed Christians, launching a brutal crackdown. Motives vary. Some think he used them as scapegoats. Others believe he opposed their growing influence. Nero's persecution of Christians was vicious, involving torture and executions. This period was a dark time for early Christians. Debates about Nero's guilt persist. Some say he exploited the situation rather than causing it. The aftermath bred fear among Christians, influencing their history of resilience. The Great Fire's cause and Nero's persecution of Christians remain debated historical mysteries, revealing the complexities of interpreting ancient events and their impact on communities. 5. Caracalla's Machinations, Shadows of Betrayal. Caracalla's reign, starting in 201 AD, was marked by ruthless political purges. He systematically eliminated rivals to secure his power, creating an atmosphere of fear and suspicion. His motivations were driven by a desire for absolute control and the elimination of potential threats. However, his actions led to a tumultuous Roman political scene, where trust was scarce and loyalty was bought through fear. Caracalla's rule had a lasting impact on Rome's stability. His purges weakened the trust within the empire's leadership, sowing seeds of instability and making governance more challenging. Caracalla's legacy lies in the scars he left on Roman politics. His reign highlighted the dangers of excessive authoritarianism, showing how internal strife and distrust could destabilize an empire. 6. Severus Alexander's downfall, turmoil in the streets. Severus Alexander ascended to power in 222 AD, inheriting an empire in turmoil. His reign faced numerous challenges, including threats from external invasions and internal discontent. His attempts at diplomacy over force were seen as weaknesses by the military. This led to dissatisfaction among soldiers, culminating in his assassination in 235 AD. His death sparked chaos in the streets as power struggles ensued. Severus Alexander's downfall highlighted the vulnerability of imperial authority. His assassination shattered the perception of a stable and unchallenged imperial rule, showcasing the fragility of leadership during times of unrest. The history of ancient Rome, with its triumphs and tragedies, reveals the complexities of power and the human condition. These cruelest events stand as reminders of the fragility of authority and the enduring pursuit of justice. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. Remember, understanding our past helps shape our future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating explorations into history.